The red-hot Kalamazoo Kangaroos come into tonight's game after winning 4 of their last 5 games. Led by the Roos' new coach Mike Garrett, the team has surged from 5th to 3rd place in the American Indoor Soccer Association. Tonight, the team that broke the Roos' longest winning streak on March the 12th visits Kalamazoo in an important rematch between the league's 2nd and 3rd teams. The site, Wing Stadium. Tonight's game, the Kalamazoo Kangaroos and the Louisville Thunder. The Roos boast a 9-7 record at home. Hello again. My name's Dave Pye. I'll be providing play-by-play commentary of tonight's game between the Roos and the Thunder. Providing color commentary and analysis will be Mike Bryson. Mike is now down on the field with a player coach of the Kalamazoo Kangaroos, Mike Garrett.
Thanks, Dave. And with me now, Mike Garrett, coach of the Kangaroos. Mike, rebirth over the team in the last 3 weeks. You guys are 4-1 now. What's happening down there?
As I said to you earlier, Mike, we took the attitude that we're starting a new season. We weren't 9-20. We're going to start 0-0 when the coaching change is made. I think the players responded to that challenge, and we've done everything we can to turn it around. A little bit different philosophy on the field, and certainly the enthusiasm and the motivation has been there, and it's shown in the results.
Speaking of the results, 4 straight wins before a tough loss last Wednesday night against the same Louisville team. Anything planning different for tonight that you didn't do against Louisville then to turn it around a little bit here tonight?
It's always tough to be happy with a loss. You don't want to be happy with a loss. On the other hand, we went down there, a tough place to play, one of the top teams in the league, and they had to play their best to beat us, and it went to 2 minutes left in overtime. So we had a strong performance, and it was essentially a playoff game intensity-wise. So I had to be pleased with that. We'll look to rebound tonight, hopefully get them on our home floor and get out with a W, and of course there's a tough team to do that against.
Kalamazoo and Louisville have had a history of close games. You guys seem to match up better against them than a lot of the teams in the league. The last 2 games have gone 7-6. What is it? Do you guys get a little more pumped playing Louisville because they're a good team? Do you guys just match up that much better against them than anybody else, or what's the difference?
Just 2 teams that go at it tooth and nail, and it always seems to be a tight game, and certainly that's good for the fans and that's good for the game. So we're not looking to keep it close, but we're going to play our heart out and try to get a W again tonight.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike. Back up to you, Dave.
Thank you, Mike. Louisville coming into this game with a 28-7 record, just 1 game behind the first place Canton Invaders. Now, Mike, we'll be talking with Keith Tozier, the player coach of the Louisville Thunder.
Okay, thanks again, Dave. And with me now I have Keith Tozier, coach of the Louisville Thunder. Keith, everything seems to be going pretty well for you guys right now. 1 game behind Canton. Can you catch the Invaders?
Well, Mike, we've been chasing Canton all year, and we were hoping that some more teams in the league would help us out a little bit. And we got a couple games left, so we're hoping that they'll lose a game and that we keep the winning streak going until we play them next week. So we got our fingers crossed.
I know you guys have had a tough series with Canton this year. How important is that home field advantage, you think?
Well, it's very, very important for us because we kind of play the same styles, but then we don't. They have a smaller field than ours, and we like to play in a big field, and they like to play in a small field. So for us to start out with 2 games in our own building would be great.
Game with Kalamazoo tonight. They always seem to give you guys a tough game. Last 2 have won 7-6, and I know you've had a lot of close ones in the past. Kalamazoo, leader of the Little 4, as we've been saying. What is it with the Kalamazoo-Louisville matchup?
Well, Kalamazoo is what the league's all about. They're all American players. They love to play. They're good players, and they never give up. And Mike Garrett has done a tremendous job, and he's organized them more, and they're a great team. And I've always said that Kalamazoo is going to be the think of the playoffs. They were last year. They are this year. And when we get up and play against them, it's a great game, and I give Mike Garrett a lot of credit.
Are we going to see Gary Amlong tonight?
Gary's got operated on a couple weeks. He's recovered great from it, and he's not going to start, but you'll see some action tonight.
All right, good luck. Keep talking to you after the game.
Thanks, Mike.
I'm going to be doing Good evening and welcome to Wings Stadium. Good evening all the viewers in Louisville on Store Cablevision, Channel 13, and here on Portage, Channel 6, Kalamazoo, Channels 5 and 7. Dave Pye and Mike Bryson with quite a crowd here at Wings Stadium tonight as the Louisville Thunder, the surging Louisville Thunder, they've won 4 games in a row into second place. In Kalamazoo, they've won 4 of the last 5. It should be a good game, Mike.
Oh, yes, Dave. We've heard from both Keith Tozier and Mike Garrett. Both coaches know this one's going to be a tough one tonight. These two teams have had a history of wars. 7-6 as final score has ended the last 2 games, including last game, 7-6 in overtime.
Should be an exciting game. It was Dale Payne who scored the winning goal down in Louisville with just under 2 minutes left in overtime. That was on March the 12th. Louisville, another big crowd down there for them. And we're getting ready for the beginning of this game. Starting for Kalamazoo, who normally wear their blue or white jerseys. Tonight they're wearing all white in honor of St. Patrick's Day with shamrocks down the side and the Roos logo on the front. Mike Garrett, Paul Cardo, Tony Whicker, Mike Gibbons and Ted Powers. Louisville in their yellow and black strip, which they wear for their road games. Some of you may be getting their first look at the Louisville on the road, and we hope you certainly enjoy the game. Chris Hellenkamp and Mike Fall down there, Sahid Bakhtiari, Alioto, and kicking off for Louisville. And here we go, the first of 4 quarters of indoor soccer from Wings Stadium. Kalamazoo and Louisville, Tony Whicker and Victor Petroni gets an early touch, quick distribution. Only as far as number 6, Caleb Suri, who gets beaten by Teddy Powers on the boards. Powers and Suri battling for the ball. Powers gets beaten by Hellenkamp. And Hellenkamp, nice little move back with a back heel. Suri gets it out to Mike Fall, captain of this Louisville Thunder team tonight, and Sahid Bakhtiari. He leads the league in block shots with 122 coming into this game. Tony Whicker is the top blocks shots man for Kalamazoo. Mike Fall tries to get it. Gibbons comes away with it. Powers trying to go forward. Nice stop by Sahid Bakhtiari. Here's Whicker. Back to his player coach Mike Garrett on the red line. Garrett trying to control the play. Early seconds of this game here from Wings Stadium. Garrett for Kalamazoo. Plays it inside to Ted Powers. Powers trying to make the turn. He loses out, and now a quick break for Louisville. Chris Hellenkamp. And he's got a player streaking down the far side. The shot comes in. Petroni makes the save. Jim Gabara, danger man last year for Louisville against Kalamazoo, and proving again that he can certainly get off those shots very quickly. Petroni making the save. Keith Tozier, the player coach for Louisville, now coming onto the field of play. Here's Gabara, try to play it through to Mike Fall. Petroni will hold it.
Well, Dave, Louisville's carrying the early going, so watch Ted Powers for Kalamazoo. He's player of the week in the AISA this year. Kalamazoo's game is to get the ball to Teddy and let him operate in the square.
Top score for Kalamazoo, but here's Kevin Flynn on the overlap, trying to get it back to Paul Rowe. Flynn gets through. Nice play by Kevin Flynn right across the front of the goal, and Ridgway, oh, so close to making it 1-0 for Kalamazoo. Dave Pierce, acting captain of the Kalamazoo Kangaroos tonight, along with Victor Petroni. Paul Rowe, long ball played forward only as far as Tozier. Tozier beating Ridgway, and he'll get it back to A.J. Lakawecki in goal for Louisville tonight.
Lakawecki, Dave, he's lost his last 2 starts after a 9-0 start this season.
Here's Kevin Flynn back on defense for the Kalamazoo Kangaroos. Brings it up to midfield, faced by Zoran Savic, plays a long ball forward, only as far as Lakawecki. Joey Fink on the run, and he collects the ball at the halfway line. New signing for Keith Tozier's Louisville Thunder, very experienced player, Mike.
He's got a good track record with Baltimore in the MISL. In fact, he's their all-time leading scorer down there in the last 4 seasons.
Certainly a good acquisition for the Louisville Thunder. It's Joe Fink. He's a player to watch as this game progresses. Here he is on the ball now, faced by the challenge of Joe Schmidt. He opts to go back. Tom Alioto back inside, and here's Savic. Savic on his own. Zoran Savic puts it wide. And Joe Schmidt gets it back to Victor Petroni, a one-on-one. Petroni came out to cut the angle down.
And Dave, don't think that's the last time Savic and Petroni are going to hook it up. They were teammates back in the MI cell. They know each other well.
Petroni just getting the better of that one as Savage put it wide. No score. 11:32 remaining in this first period. Louisville, Store Cablevision Channel 13, Portage Channel 6, and Kalamazoo Channels 5 and 7, bringing you American Indoor Soccer Association action from Wings Stadium. The Kalamazoo Kangaroos attacking in white. Here's Paul Rowe, gets it off to Kevin Flynn. Tozier does well to cover Kevin Flynn there. Quick break now by Louisville. Here's Mike Fall, center field. Tozier wants the quick line change.
Both teams changing on the fly, David.
Tozier tries to get it into Gabara. Good tackle by Cato. Nice play by Paul Rowe on the overlap. It's Tony Whicker. He's got to go back and control this one. Here's Cato. Cato tries to get it into Gibbons. Mike Gibbons playing well this season for the Kalamazoo Kangaroos. Here's Ted Powers again. Danger man. Powers trying to get off his shot. It's blocked. And Sahid Bakhtiari gets it away. Good play by Louisville defense. Hellenkamp. And Cato trying to get in there. Hellenkamp. He had Mike Fall 3 on one side. Chose to go back to Bakhtiari. No score as yet. Just under 5 minutes into this contest. AJ Lakawecki coming off over the red line. Makes the ball through. Whicker wins that one. And Whicker gets it across to Paul Cato. Cato outside to Mike Garrett. Garrett challenged ball by Hellenkamp. Hellenkamp wins the ball. Garrett gets it back, plays it inside. Nice play. Here's Ted Powers. Ted Powers forced to go back. Hellenkamp. And Garrett loses out on this one. Here's Mike Ford back out to Chris Hellenkamp. Garrett wins it back though. Game just getting a little scrappy in midfield. Here's Powers. Mike Garrett manages to get past 2 players. Garrett trying to get a shot. Great shot by Garrett. And hits the post. Comes out wide to Powers. Well, Louisville let Mike Garrett go all the way then. Here's Powers. But Gabara streaking down. It's 1-on-3. Gabara for Louisville. It's got no support at the moment. Bakhtiari gets back, but it goes to Mike Gibbons. Out by Powers to Garrett. Here's Paul Cato. Oh, nice play, Ridgway! Oh, what a nice move by Ted Powers, and Lakawecki comes out to collect the ball. Ridgway let it go just too far. He had 2 goals in the last game down at the Broadbent Arena in Louisville. Flynn wins that one. Kalamazoo just picking up the pace a little bit, Mike.
Both teams moving real well, David. But like the fans here in Kalamazoo know that they don't know back in Louisville, this carpet is over an ice rink, so it is kind of cold down there. Might take them a little while to get loosened up.
Here's Dave Pierce. Well played by Zoran Savage. What a good play he's been for the Louisville Thunder this season. Ridgway. Ridgway at halfway. Plays it through to Paul Rowe. Paul Rowe almost in there. With a chance. Good play by Rowe. Going to get it back. Flynn puts it just wide. Louisville, the defense, hanging on and doing a good job. That's just over Pierce's head. Lakawecki. He'll clear it down the line. Savage and Schmid. Here's Schmid. Has to go all the way back to Victor Petroni. Good challenging by Joey Fink, not letting Neil Ridgway settle. Halfway through the first period of action here at Wings Stadium. Kalamazoo, nothing. Louisville, nothing. Ridgway down in the right-hand corner as we look. Inside to Paul Rowe. Paul Rowe goes down. Gets back up. Here's Bakhtiari for Louisville. Sahid Bakhtiari faced by 2 players. Good play. And away comes Joey Fink for Louisville. Fink back to Keith Tozier. Tozier looking to set something up, trying to get the shot off. He's going to have to use the boards or go back to Jim Willenborg. Willenborg gets the ball on the red line for Louisville. Savage inside to Fink. Dave Pierce gets it back to Petroni. Roos make a line change.
going to be interesting to see how Louisville acts with Joey Fink out there. He's a natural goal scorer, but he is working with some new personnel out there. So far, he looks to be doing fine.
Here's Tony Whicker for Kalamazoo. 6:29 remaining in the first quarter. The only game being played in the American Indoor Soccer Association tonight. Here's Mike Garrett. Zoran Savic. Oh, nice play by Zoran Savic. One-on-one. Just put it a little bit too far wide into the boards, but good play by Savic. Tozier gets it back at the halfway line. Tozier tried to play it inside. Quick look at the AISA standings before tonight's game. Canton on top, 29-6. Louisville 28-7, which is one game behind. Then Kalamazoo at 13-21. Columbus 13-22. Chicago 12-23, and Milwaukee down at 11-27. Here's Mike Gibbons for Kalamazoo. Gibby trying to get his shot off. Comes to Garrett. Garrett holds it, gets it inside to Powers. Powers, Gatto! Oh, it's the underside of the bar and comes out. And Louisville breathes a big sigh of relief. It's Tony Whicker. Whicker with the shot. That's too far wide. Kalamazoo oh so close with Paul Cato. Scored 10 goals already this season. Top scoring defenseman in Roos history.
David, Teddy Powers, though, set that up with a nice pass. When he's got the ball in the square, that's his territory.
It's a big guy who can turn very quickly. Ball's going to come to Petroni. 5 minutes remaining. Ted Powers. Mike Garrett back to Cato.
We've had a wide open game for no score.
Certainly there's been quite a few chances in this game. Here's Joe Schmidt. Schmidt plays it inside. Dave Pierce in there. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Dave Pierce.
I think they got Kevin Flynn away from the ball, pushing on Keith Tozier. Either way, that's one foul apiece, Dave.
Lakawecki plays it inside to Mike Fall. He had 3 assists in the last game. And a danger against Kalamazoo. Here's Hellenkamp. Hellenkamp off the boards. Nice play. Good play by Petroni. Petroni comes out to head that one. Away goes Dave Pierce streaking down the field. Gets it out to Paul Rowe. Neil Ridgway in the far side. Rowe with a great shot. Lakawecki with a good save. Joe Schmidt is not going to knock that one back. Hellenkamp and Dave Pierce challenging for it. Here's Pierce. Good play by Hellenkamp. 3-on-2 in favor of Louisville. Hellenkamp on the overlap. Mike Fall elects to hold it up. And Paul Rowe gets it back to Victor Petroni. 3:41 remaining in this first quarter. We've got no score here at Wing Stadium, but a very exciting game for the fans in Kalamazoo and in Louisville. Here's Paul Rowe for Kalamazoo. Rowe with a shot. Outside to Ridgway. Ridgway very close to getting on the end of that one. Zoran Savic, the league's leading point scorer with Ross Ongaro. His pass broken up by Joe Schmidt.
Hey, this is a classic struggle of the tough offense against a tough defense. Kalamazoo had only given up 6 goals in their 4-game win streak. Louisville leads the league in scoring, averaging nearly 7 goals a game.
Both teams got a very good defense. In fact, both teams have let in just 162 goals in their games this season, which means they're tied for second. Canton with the league's best defense on goals against. Here's Joe Fink. He's going to get it back to Saeed, back to Yardi, back to Yardi. Inside to Manuel Gardi. Savic trying to take on Gibbons. Good play by Gibbons, and here comes Cato. Cato trying to take it through. Nice ball played through to Gibbons. Gibbons is shot right inside and broken up by a good Louisville defense. Here's Powers. Powers tries to go through. He goes down and back heels it. Back to A.J. Lakawecki, the Roos. Both teams playing with good confidence tonight, Mike. This is a great game.
David definitely is. I tell you, did we give him a shot on that one?
Not too sure. There wasn't too much power behind it, Mike.
Well, it's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it.
He was facing the wrong way, and he actually backheeled it. Here's Petroni. Out to Mike Garrett. He's just overrun that one. Going to come back to Garrett, though. Nice play. And out on the far side comes Mike Gibbons. Gibbons turning him this way, but loses out, and Louisville will try and start it up again. 1 minute, 37 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Here's Mike Fall for Louisville.
We're seeing textbook transition out here, Dave. They're going back and forth, and both teams are back on defense.
Hellenkamp gets it through, and Petroni gets it at the second bite. It's a little too far, though, for Mike Gibbons to get. Alioto clears this one.
Nearing the minute mark left in the first quarter, Dave.
Chris Hellenkamp. Across the red line. Gets it into Jim Gabara. Foul called on Kevin Flynn.
I've got 2 on Kalamazoo. I think the 6th foul is safe for this quarter.
Louisville will be glad about that one. They had 3 6 fouls in their last game called on them. Certainly this has not been a very physical game in terms of fouling, Mike.
Well, the refs are
Not
letting them
so
play.
far.
The refs are letting them play, and I think both coaches want it that way.
Chris Hellenkamp for Louisville with 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mike Garrett read that one from Gabara. Here's Mike Gibbons. Gibbons gets up. Nice play by Gibbons. Alakawecki comes out to make a good save. Here's Gabara. Oh, well played, Mike Garrett. Petroni comes out, clears it out to Garrett. Garrett trying to turn him inside. Gibbons, we've got just 10 seconds remaining in the game. Here's Paul Rowe. Paul Rowe gets a nice play, and a foul called on Jim Willenborg.
We have 10 seconds left. Time for one more rush by the Roos.
Long ball played forward. Willenborg will clear this one. Dave Pierce will knock it down, and we're coming to the end of the first quarter. And Victor Petroni ends the ball in a very exciting, if scoreless, first quarter, proving that scoreless games may not be boring in any way, Mike. End of the first quarter, the score, Louisville's nothing and Kalamazoo nothing. But what a good game, Mike Bryson.
Oh, exactly, David. You can't say enough. It's 0-0, but I don't think there's any game we've had more action in the first quarter. Both teams are playing very well.
The fans certainly getting involved in this one, and we're going to be right back with the beginning of the second quarter in just a few seconds. Back just before the beginning of this second period. Once again, we'd like to welcome the viewers in Louisville on Store Cablevision, Channel 13. And as always, the viewers on Channel 7 in Portage, Channel 6 in Portage, Channel 7 and 5 here in Kalamazoo. Big close game this, Mike, and one thing we should mention early on is that Louisville have won 9 out of 10 of their one-goal games involving one goal.
Well, and Kalamazoo can look at the other end of that spectrum. They've only won 3 of 14 one-goal games this year.
So a real close game, I guess. It bodes well for Louisville.
I'd like to point out also, Dave, we got a lot of distinguished guests in attendance here tonight. The league directors had their their monthly meeting, I should say, here today. We've got owners for most of the clubs. I saw in the lobby before the game, Commissioner Mashnick is supposed to be here this evening. Hopefully we can get a talk with him before the night's out.
And we'd also like to welcome some of the officials and owners of the new Rockford franchise, the Rockford Machines, are here at this game.
The Rockford Machine, Dave, what do you think about that name? I guess it's got to do with the factories and stuff in the big business community down there.
If that's the case, that's a good a name as any. I was going to say, if it's a farming community, it doesn't sound too good, but if it's machines, hey, why not?
I guess they're going to be playing their games in the Rockford Metro Center. It's supposed to be a 7,500-seat arena. It's supposed to be one of the biggest in the AISA.
Well, at the moment, of course, Louisville's Broadbent Arena holds the record for the biggest arena, and they also hold the record for league attendance, Mike, breaking Kalamazoo's record earlier on in the season. So we're getting ready to begin the second quarter of indoor soccer action here at Wing Stadium. Louisville and Kalamazoo scoreless in the first quarter. Ridgway and Rowe get it away. For Kalamazoo, here's Joe Schmid. Schmid plays it out to Pierce.
Dave, we got shots on goal for the first quarter. Surprisingly enough, just 2 and 2. 2 for Louisville, 2 for Kalamazoo. Despite the low shot total, both teams had good opportunities, and it was good up and down action.
Certainly can't fault you there, Mike. That's exactly right. It really was a very exciting first quarter.
And I wouldn't expect this to be a 1-0 final. I think these teams are going to blow it wide open here any minute.
Well, the fans certainly hope for that one. Louisville with the free kick. Well played into Joey Fink. And Schmidt tried to clear it. Rowe gets that one away. And that's for Ridgway to chase. Ridgway and Tozier. Ridgway. Oh, nice play. Oh, and a good block by Keith Tozier. Superb play by the player coach of the Louisville Thunder. And sets up Zoran Savic. And Savic in turn stopped by Joe Schmidt. Once again, defense playing a very important part in this game.
That one-on-one between Ridgway. Here's Paul Rowe.
Mike, you can't get to talk. It's too much action. Here's Rowe. Out to Kevin Flynn. Flynn goes round the boards, gets it back. Here's Pierce. Flynn again. Flynn outside to Paul Rowe with a shot. Deflected in, and Pierce. And a superb save from A.J. Lakawecki. That kept Louisville down in this one. What a great save from the Louisville goalkeeper. Dave Pierce from close range.
I think that's a story of Dave Pierce's season, Dave. He leads the Roos in shots on goal, but hasn't been able to connect yet.
Well, Pierce looking for his 11th goal of the season on that one. Lakawecki. It's Zoran Savic down at the other end. Once again, stopped by Joe Schmid. A good game Schmidt's having. It's Kevin Flynn. Both teams trying to make a change. Mike Garrett for Kalamazoo. Gets it down to Teddy Paz. Paz back to Garrett again. Mike Garrett stops it, tries to get his shot up. Inside, on the shot! Oh, and Paz misses a really golden opportunity. Gibbons missed the first one, and Paz, well, he'll look back on that one.
Oh, you don't see Teddy miss any in the box like that.
Off the boards, Lakawecki gets hold of that one, and he'll be glad to hold the ball. A real good chance for Kalamazoo to go up by 1-0. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Cardo. Good play by Paul Cardo to bring it away from Gabara. Powers. Cardo still on his run. Mike Garrett. Garrett loses out. He gets pushed down by Chris Hellenkamp. Here's Ted Powers. Powers rolling the ball along his foot, trying to get his shot off. He's got to go back to Cato. Cato plays it all the way along to Mike Garrett. Garrett gets beaten by Hellenkamp, and Mike Fall with the ball. I'm a poet. Here's Hellenkamp. Hellenkamp tried to play the long ball through, cut off by Tony Whicker. Here's Paz. Cardo into Garrett. Free kick called against the Louisville Thunder.
Second foul for Louisville.
That's certainly very vocal here tonight, Mike.
Hey, we got a good crowd. We got a good crowd here in Kalamazoo. Been averaging just under 2,000. I'm sure we're over 2,000 tonight.
Carto with a blockbuster of a shot goes wide, and away comes Hellenkamp. Oh, wonderful play by Carto. He just managed to get back, but Petroni came out, and Carto gets it back to him. If Carto hadn't got a touch on that, Chris Hellenkamp would have been on a one-on-one situation. Garrett goes down, and Mike Fall's going to get a blue card. 2-minute penalty for Louisville. Clipping called on Mike Fall. Mike Garrett goes down, and the Roos are going to get a power play opportunity.
That's a big penalty. Mike Fall, that gives him 20 minutes on the season in penalties. That's the magic number in the AISA.
Means Mike Fall's going to have to sit out a game, Mike.
Looks like Keith Tozier might have to rework some lines for the next game.
Three minutes and 42 seconds into the second quarter, and the Roos have the power play. Pierce and Garrett. Now, a familiar Roos power play is when Mike Garrett and Dave Pierce just pass the ball to each other and look to get a shot off. Didn't work this time. Paul Carter with the ball. Here's Ridgway. Off to Mike Garrett. Garrett plays it out to Pierce. Pierce, a long shot. Goes wide. Here's Cato. Cato tries to get in, and he's pushed down by Keith Tozier. And a free kick to the Kalamazoo Kangaroos.
Dave, I've got 3 fouls against Louisville. That could be a factor here before the halftime. There's still 10:52 to go here in the second quarter.
Keith Tozier's going to have to tell his team to calm down a little bit on the fouling situation. Nobody wants to see them get a 6th foul down in Louisville. Here's Neil Ridgway. Ridgway plays it inside, and Tozier with the header cleared that one away. Petroni. The Roos have got to speed things up. Minute 22 to go on this power play. Here's Cato. Back to Mike Garrett and Pierce. Roos having trouble moving the ball forward. Gabara doing a good job holding the ball. Oh, what a nice play out to Willenborg, and Petroni makes the save. And Petroni still with the ball. Petroni way out of goal. And Louisville are having the better of this power play. Here's Mike Garrett to Kalamazoo. The crowd cheering Victor Petroni. Great play by him. Knocked away by A.J. Lakawecki only as far as Dave Pierce. 9:57 remaining in the second quarter. Just 30 seconds on the power play. Here's Powers. Powers' shot blocked. Bakhtiario clear that one. Here's Powers again. Gabara gets this one. Powers and Garrett trying to sort it out between themselves. Here's Pierce. Off to Cato. Cato drills that one. And Lakawecki wins it. Well, the Roos have got to be very disappointed with that power play. They didn't get a shot off on it, and Louisville almost scored on a one-on-one. And here's Louisville again. Joy Fink, nice play. Mike Garrett, what a superb clearance. that keeps Kalamazoo from going down. Joey Fink got through on a one-on-one. Petroni made him go wide. And Mike Garrett stopped that one from going in. Louisville looking very dangerous. 2 one-on-one situations so far, Mike, in the last 1 minute.
I think Mike Garrett wanted that power play a little bit more.
Here's Jeff Wall. His shot goes wide. Excuse me, Mike.
Excuse me, Dave. Like I said, I think Mike Garrett was a little upset at his team's play on that power play. Luckily, he was in it enough to get back on defense and make the super block shot, save the goal. Well, also, Dave, I'd like to point out, excuse me, Dave, that we saw Victor Petroni, the Roos goalkeeper, come way out on a save, almost near the center line. That's Victor's style. The Kalamazoo fans have come to know and love it. They go nuts every time Victor takes the ball out, but he's an experienced goalkeeper. He knows when to do it, and he'll only do it when he thinks he's got a man advantage in front of him.
Well, Victor Petroni and Mike Garrett certainly saving the Roos there. I think Jim Willenborg and who was on the last one, Joe Fink, is certainly going to look back on that one. 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this first half here at Wing Stadium. At half-time, we'll be talking with Richard Heidemann, the president of the Louisville Thunder, about some of the activities that will be going on down in Louisville during the summer with the players' camps, and also with Lon DeMink, who will be running some of the camps up here in Kalamazoo during the summer. So for Louisville and for Kalamazoo viewers, stay tuned for some interesting things what your 2 indoor soccer clubs will be doing during the summer.
Yeah, Dave, I hope the fans do stay in tune for those interviews. I think that's what this AISA is all about, developing the young players. And to develop the young players, they've got to do it on the grassroots level with the youth programs. I know Kalamazoo and Louisville are 2 of the leaders in the league as far as community relations at the youth level. Certainly the 2 most active teams involved in that, Mike. At the moment, 8.5 minutes to go. Lakawecki's being challenged. He gets it off to Hellenkamp. Jeff Wall, number 11, new player for the Kalamazoo Kangaroos. Long shot comes in. Petroni makes the save. And in the second bite, he gets hold of it again. And he tried to set Mike Gibbons off. I think Tom Aliotto got the best of that exchange. Him and Victor kind of exchanged elbows.
Here's Petroni. Well, Petroni looking for some players who get some distribution off. Jeff Wall. Out to Paul Rowe. Rowe plays it down the line to Wall. Good play by Jeff Wall. And Hellenkamp clears that one away. Dale Payne. Schmid. Rowe. Back to Schmid again and Jeff Wall. Wall plays it inside to Mike Gibbons. And Wall. Here's Flynn. Nice play by Kevin Flynn. Gets a shot off. Here's Gibbons. Gibbons! Oh, and he turns and shoots a Lakawecki right there. Roos coming close again. Away come Louisville. Savage tries to get his shot off. And a free kick called for the Louisville Thunder. Caleb Shirley, I'm sure, didn't mean to do that, but he's still got the ball. It's Fink. Schmidt is doing such a good job marking him at the moment. Here's Garrett. Garrett certainly can't get past Jim Willenborg. Schmidt. Out to Paul Rowe. Well, Dave, Paul Rowe is not going to win too many foot races among his teammates, but he's always in the right place at the right time. Certainly been a playmaker in the last few games for Kalamazoo. Roos are 4-2 since Paul Rowe joined them. Here's Garrett. Garrett again, trying to get into Powers and scores! Teddy Powers for Kalamazoo!
Dave, that's Ted Powers' 37th goal of the season. We've been saying it all night. The ball in the square, that's Powers territory. That's his patented goal right there. He's got 37 goals, and I'd say half of them are like that.
9 minutes and 13 seconds into the second quarter, and Kalamazoo lead this one. 1-0 in front of a home crowd. Here's Powers again. Oh, and a good stop by Zoran Savic. Savic, and he goes down. Louisville losing a little bit of their composure at the moment. Here's Mike Garrett. But he stopped well and then brought down. But a free kick called for the Louisville Thunder.
Called that foul on Garrett, Dave. That's 2 for Kalamazoo here with 5:21 remaining in the first half.
Louisville now down by 1. They've got to get this one back. Mike Falls. Fall again, gets it through. Good block by Paul Cotto. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Kalamazoo lead it 1-0. Three-line pass. Here's Powers again. Powers trying to get it through to Pierce. Pierce gets it back to Mike Garrett. Here's Powers. Battling with Willenborg. It's going to come to Keith Tozier. And Tozier, very cool, very calm, plays it up. Louisville coming forward now across the red line with Mike Fall. Flynn back on defense. Blocks the shot and away comes Teddy Powers. End-to-end stuff here at Wing Stadium. American Indoor Soccer Association action. 1-0, the Roos leading. Here's Pierce. Pierce's shot is blocked. He gets it back to Powers. Powers. Joe Schmidt, my word, he sends that one way over the top.
That one's into the cheap seats, as they say here in Kalamazoo.
Your cameraman and technical director for this broadcast, Mr. Tom Saladagi. Also helping with the camera tonight, Laura Saladagi. I think those two could be related in any way.
Saladaki. I don't know, Dave. They're as common as Smiths here in Kalamazoo.
Louisville, Channel 13 on Store Cablevision. Kalamazoo Access, Channel 7 and 5. Portage Access, Channel 6, bringing you professional indoor soccer action. Dave Pye and Mike Price with you from Wing Stadium. The Louisville Thunder. The visitors are the Kalamazoo Kangaroos, and it's the Roos up by 1-0 at the moment. Schmid into Ridgway. Ridgway's pass just a little too acute, and it goes out to Saeed Bakhtiari. Bakhtiari plays it inside. 3 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in this first half. Louisville trying to set something up now. Good play by Louisville, gets it across. Good save by Victor Petroni. Here's Flynn. Flynn and Ridgway, and we're going to get a free kick called against the Louisville Thunder. Mike, that's 4.
I've got 4, but my math never was too good. I've been known to miss a slash mark once in a while.
Now, I know, Mike, that even you can add up to 6. That's why you're doing it. That's why I'm not doing it.
That's why. Okay. Now that we've got that straightened out.
Here's Dave Pierce. It's going to come out to Paul Rowe. Rowe gets pushed against the boards. And we're going to get a 2-minute call. Well, I must admit, that is one of the more obscure calls I've seen. Certainly that didn't look like a 2-minute foul to me, Mike.
Well, they called boarding. The problem with Paul Rowe is he's a big target out there. And I thought a little acting, a little Oscar maybe awarded after the game by player coach Mike Garrett to Paul Rowe. I think he drew that call. That looked like a 50-50 ball, and he just had to be near the boards.
Well, Louisville can consider themselves a little unlucky getting a penalty against them. But that gives the Roos their second power play chance, and Mike Garrett will obviously be looking for something a little more productive than the last one they had early on.
That's Surrey's just his 5th penalty of the season. So we can't call him one of the league hatchet men.
Garrett back to Pierce. Ridgway. Mike Garrett again tries to get it out to Kato. Kato off the boards. It's going to come to Ridgway! Neil Ridgway makes it 2-0. Into the second quarter, it's Kalamazoo 2, the Louisville Thunder nothing, and Neil Ridgway just 16 seconds into the power play.
Dave, that's Neil Ridgway's 27th goal of the game. Louisville fans remember just last Wednesday night in the 7-6 loss, Teddy Powers and Neil Ridgway combined for 4 of Kalamazoo's 6 goals. So Keith Tozier, it's no surprise, he knows who the Kalamazoo offense's threats are. It's Ridgway and Powers, and that's holding true again tonight.
As you said, Mike, Ridgway and Powers coming up again. They each had a couple last time these two teams played, and this game suddenly becoming a little more open as Kalamazoo scoring 2 goals, 3 minutes remaining in the first half, and Kalamazoo up by 2. The assist going to Paul Cato, his 14th assist of the year to give him 23 points. Louisville started off again for the 3rd time in this period. Ridgway, he tried to play it through to Dave Pierce. Here's Dale Payne with a good shot. Oh, that took a strange bounce off the boards and up into the stands.
I think that corner of the hockey rink's taking a few too many pucks, and there might be a couple of divots in that glass.
Well, we could say the Roos are celebrating St. Pat's Day, and they're playing on the green field for St. Patrick's Day, and they've got the nice white and green jerseys.
We could say that, but
it would
we
be
won't.
rather strange to say that.
So we won't.
Mike, you and I work so well together. We're too modest. Here's Ramsey. Mike Manuel Gordy gets it out to Alioto. Joey Fink. Fink trying to get his shot off, blocked by Joe Schmidt. And Ridgway looking for some support when he headed that one down. 2:19 to go.
Well, I know Louisville coach Keith Tozier would love nothing more than to get right back in this thing with a goal before half. He's got 2 minutes and 9 seconds to do it.
Victor Petroni out to Joe Schmid. Just under 2 minutes to go. Schmid. Oh, Schmid caught playing around with it, and Dale Payne. Oh, he should have passed it. Dale Payne should have passed that one. He had an open man. And Louisville's Keith Tozier's obviously very upset with that one there. Here's Tozier into Payne again. Out on the shot and blocked wide, and Louisville coming close to making it 2-1. What a golden opportunity for the Thunder there, Mike.
Well, Dale Payne really worked for that ball, and then when he got it, he made the mistake of going right up against Petroni. He had a wide open man to the right side.
Here's Powers. Referee says play on. Here's Powers again. Gibbons. Gibbons gets it back to Paul Cato. Cato. Inside to Kevin Flynn. Flynn trying to get a shot off. Gibbons. Blocked by Tozier. Less than a minute to go.
Fans have got to ignore the buzzer. Excuse me, Dave. The buzzer's going off. Seems to be a short circuit. The clock's still running. Play continues.
Well, the players out there just a little confused what's going on. Here's Gibbons. Cato. Cato leaves it for Garrett. Mike Garrett with a chance now. Gets it back into Powers. Powers. Cato. 20 seconds to go. It's Teddy Powers. Off the boards. Comes back to Garrett. Mike Garrett. And into A.J. Lakawecki. 2-on-2 now as the Louisville Thunder breaks. 13 seconds to go. Long shot, and Mike Fall blocks that one. 8 seconds remaining. Inside to Cato. Back to Victor Petroni, and we're going to end a very, very exciting first half and a standing ovation from the fans. And Mike Bryson, the score, 2-0 in favor of the Kalamazoo Kangaroos.
Dave, that is the half, right? That was the correct buzzer?
That's right, that's the correct buzzer. And a very, very exciting game.
Yes, it is, Dave. We had first half goals by Teddy Powers and Neil Ridgway, the two Kalamazoo guns. A.J. Lakawecki and Victor Petroni have both looked good in the goal, but the breaks have gone for Kalamazoo tonight.
Crowd very loud tonight, inspiring the teams. We'd like to welcome once again the viewers from Channel 13 in Louisville. If you've just joined us, we're going to be right back in just a few minutes with an interview with the president of the Louisville Thunder, Mr. Richard Heidemann. And after that, more exciting Indoor Soccer Association action with the second half of this game. At half-time, it's Kalamazoo 2 and Louisville nothing. Getting ready for the beginning of the second half of indoor soccer action from Wing Stadium. Dave Pye and Mike Bryson with you, and Kalamazoo leading it 2-0. We hope to speak with Richard Heidemann sometime during the broadcast today about the playoffs and the camps that the Louisville Thunder will be having, and also with London Mink for Kalamazoo and their playoffs. Away we go, Mike.
And they just announced that trouble we were having with the scoreboard clock and the buzzer at the end of the first half, they're going to keep the time on the field for the rest of the half. We'll try to keep the fans up on best we can, but it's going to be tough for us. So bear with us.
We'll try and pull through here, Mike. Here's Petroni. Mike Garrett.
As far as Kalamazoo's concerned, the game's probably over. I mean, the clock reads 0-0-0. I think we can go home and call it a win for Kalamazoo.
I don't think the Louisville people will be too happy with that one.
Yeah, but there's more Kalamazoo people in Kalamazoo Wing Stadium tonight.
But there's a lot of people watching down in Louisville.
But they don't know where I live, Dave.
Petroni coming up with a good save there down at the Roos defensive end. It's Cato. Cato gets that one away. And Powers into space. Mike Fall for Louisville. Powers gets it away again.
This is a very important quarter for Kalamazoo, Dave. Kalamazoo's got a tendency when they get a lead at halftime to lay back and play a little defensively, and they let teams right back in on them. And Louisville, they'll capitalize on any break you give them.
Well, Mike Garrett trying to feed the ball through there to Mike Gibbons. Blocked by Hellenkamp, and it sets up Kalamazoo. Here's Garrett. Gonna get our first foul called. Here's Mike Fall for Louisville. The foul called on Mike Garrett. Here's Fall again. Challenged by Cato. And Cato forces the ball all the way back to Lakawecki. And we're going to get a 2-minute penalty called on Louisville for having 6 men on the field, right in front of the referee's face as well. Rather unusual to see that, but Louisville had the extra man on the field, so Kalamazoo's going to get the power play.
I think Keith Dozier knows it too. He looked down at one of his players and gave him a good look, and I don't think it was towards the referee.
Well, they know they're not allowed to have that extra man on the field, and that's what happened. So Kalamazoo, another chance for the power play. It took them only 16 seconds on the last one when Neil Ridgway scored from Paul Cato.
But Louisville did a fine job on the first penalty and made it look like Kalamazoo had no power play opportunity at all.
Barbara Ramsey, number 9, will serve the penalty for the Louisville Thunder. 1 minute and 50 seconds into this third period. Here's Ridgway. Pierce. Mike Garrett looking for Ridgway. Gets it back to Dave Pierce, who lines up a good shot off the boards. His powers. Ridgway! Oh, yes, I say! What a fine goal by Neil Ridgway. Kalamazoo 3, Louisville 0 on Neil Ridgway. His second power play goal of the night.
He's up for Neil. What do you think?
When you're ready with that look.
2:07 into the third period. It took 16 seconds for Neil Ridgway to score on his power play last time. This time it took him 17 seconds. The Roos working quickly.
David, Ridgway entered the contest fourth in the league in power play goals. Those two power play goals give him 12 on the season. He is now third in the league.
Victor Petroni got away with that one. Flynn goes down. And Joe Schmid with the ball. Nice play. Here's Pierce. Pierce trying to take it along. Pierce pushed down by Keith Tozier. And we're going to get a free kick call for the Kalamazoo Kangaroos.
To continue that thought on the power play goals, Kia leads the league with 14. Kia for Canton, of course. And I bet you couldn't guess who's second in the league in power play goals.
Neil Ridgway?
Oh, would you believe Louis Bennett over in Milwaukee?
Louis Bennett, that's a blast from the past, whatever became of him.
Well, I don't know, but I bet he's got 12 power play goals now in the season. Louis Bennett does, and I think 8 of them are against Kalamazoo. Every time I look up, he's getting them.
Here's Tozier off the boards, comes back and a shot by Ramsey, handball. And Petroni finally gets it. Jeff Wall on the break. Kevin Flynn. Pierce. Flynn again. Gibbons on the run. Cato. Powers. Out to Mike Garrett. Poor pass by Garrett. Lets in Louisville. Here's Savage. Zoran Savage trying to control the play for the Louisville Thunder. Cato does well to get that one back to Petroni. Petroni out to Mike Garrett. Oh, Garrett, nice play, and coming off the bench, Dale Payne. He's going to get a foul.
I think Louisville's getting a 2-minute penalty, Dave, which will be the 4th of the night.
Once again, penalty this time called, I think, on Dale Payne.
If it is on Payne, he got it coming off the bench just as Mike Garrett was flying by with the ball. Payne and the ball and Garrett all got to the same spot at the same time, and Payne got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Dale Payne obviously very upset with that call.
That's Bob Ramsey going in. It must have been Bob Ramsey coming off the bench there, Dave, but I'm sure that was the incident.
It looked like Dale Payne. Maybe Bob Ramsey's just serving the penalty. No, you're right, Mike. Well, 4:06 into the third period, and the Roos have another power play opportunity. They're 2 for 3 so far tonight. Here's Garrett. Plays it out to Cato. Cato in space. Oh, I say! Oh, what a goal! Woo! And this time it only took 10 seconds. Paul Cato with a blistering shot. And AJ Lakawecki must be wondering what on earth went past him? Kalamazoo 4, Louisville nothing. And this is becoming more open than we first thought, Mike.
Dave, a brilliant goal by Paul Cotto, his 11th goal of the season. To go with an earlier assist tonight, that gives him 33 points on the season. That's an all-time high for Kalamazoo defensemen, and he ranks among the league leaders in that category.
Against Louisville, called against Kalamazoo, beg your pardon, in favor of the Thunder.
Well, 3 out of 4 on the power plays tonight, Dave. That's not too bad, especially after they looked on the first one.
Well, the first one is so completely different to this. The last 3, Mike, has been incredible.
You cannot fault A.J. Lakawecki on that Cotto goal. He thought it was over the top. I think everybody did, but it was such a rocket.
There isn't
it just clipped the bottom of the net.
There isn't a goalkeeper in this league that could have stopped that one.
Well, maybe King Roo.
That's because King Roo's bigger than everybody else.
Well, what, 6'11", 7'2"? I mean, what is this man?
Oh, Petroni getting himself in trouble. Goodness me. Almost tried to be a little too clever there, but got away with it, and a free kick called against the Louisville Thunder. Here's Gabara. Leaves it out, and good play by Kevin Flynn. Here goes Powers. Powers, one-on-one. Powers, oh, that's a good save from A.J. Lakawecki. Got down very well on a very important save. Kalamazoo beginning to open this one up a little bit. 4-0, they lead. Coming towards the halfway mark in the third period of soccer action from Wing Stadium. Gabara, right inside, Petroni. Cleared away by Jeff Wall. Bakhtiari misses his shot. And put way over the top by Salim Kursuri.
You called it, Dave. Jeff Wall, super block. Save Petroni again. This is Jeff Wall's first game at Wing Stadium. He was just signed by the Kalamazoo Kangaroos a week and a half ago. He's appeared in 2 games on the road. They got him from Tacoma. He's got a lot of MISL experience, mostly as a man-down defender midfielder.
Jeff Wall certainly making his presence felt there, Mike. Petroni looking for the quick distribution pass. Well, he elects to take this one forward. Here's Gibbons. Oh, Gibbons fooling Tozier on that one. Here's Gibbons again.
I think Gibbons fooled Gibbons on that one.
I think Gibbons fooled Gibbons as well. Cotto comes away with a chance, but Savage still with the ball. Referee's going to call a free kick for Louisville. Tozier with the kick. All the way out, and Mike Garrett's going to bring this one away for Kalamazoo. Mike Garrett trying to go forward all the way. He gets blocked.
8 minutes left in the third quarter. We just got word from the scorer's bench.
Here's Fink. Tozier for Louisville, trying to set something up. Free kick called against the Roos. This game, a very important game for Kalamazoo. They're in third place. They need a couple more wins to secure a playoff spot. And of course, Louisville need to win this one to have a crack at catching Canton at the top of the league for the AISA championship.
I know Keith Tozier wants that home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and that's what the reward is for the first place team in the AISA during the regular season.
Here's Garrett. Petroni's going to come out of the nets for this one. Powers. Well played by Teddy Powers, and away goes Cotto. 1-on-1, Paul Cotto. Oh, and he puts it wide out to Teddy Powers. Here's Powers now. Powers still with the ball. Kato back. And Powers doing a good job. Kalamazoo just playing a great game of soccer so far. Obstruction called against the Kangaroos.
Well, Dave, Paul Cotto couldn't quite turn the fast break. I'm sure Denny Crum over there with the Louisville Cardinals would have looked down on that kind of a fast break, Dave. I think Milt Wanger would have just taken that one home. That would have been nothing but net.
And we're talking NCAA as well, Mike. We just cover all the sports down here.
We're waiting for the Final Four to come to Wing Stadium.
Well, we were down in Louisville when Denny Crum was there early on in the season. Petroni comes up with a save. 4-0. The Kalamazoo Kangaroos leading the Louisville Thunder. Long ball played forward. Ridgway, Rowe. Pushing called.
That's 6, Dave. That's a 6th foul on Kalamazoo. The Kalamazoo Kangaroos will be a man down now. Louisville's got a chance to get right back in this ball game. We'll have their power play unit on the field.
Mike Garrett upset with that call. I think he's been upset with the last 3 because they've been very marginal. Referees elected to call them, and Louisville has the power play.
Well, Dave, I think you'll be the first to admit, the first half of this game, both teams went up and down. The refs pretty much let it go. Second half, they're calling a different ball game. I'm sure we have the same refs. They
haven't changed, but they're certainly calling it a lot stronger. So the power play unit of Louisville against Jeff Wall, Kevin Flynn, Tony Whicker, and Mike Gibbons, and Victor Petroni of Kalamazoo. It's going to be Hellenkamp, Savage, Gabara, Fall, and Joey Fink attacking for Louisville.
Time of that penalty, Dave, was 6:41 into the third period.
Here goes Gibbons. Roos with the man down against the most potent offense in the AISA. It's the Louisville Thunder. Oh, no, Gabara misses an open chance. Gabara trying to get through. Tony Whicker does a good job clearing that one. They call Tony Whicker the Secretary of Defense up here in Kalamazoo.
Well, he's got a pretty good staff behind him right down there right now.
Here's Hellenkamp.
Jeff Wall on the man-down unit for Kalamazoo, along with Mike Gibbons, Kevin Flynn, and the secretary, Tony Whicker.
Here's Wall. Oh, Jeff Wall tried to go through and got past 2 players, just couldn't get past Joey Fink. Here's Mike Fall. Fall's going to try the shot, takes it, comes out, and Gibbons clears that one downfield. All the way back to Chris Hellenkamp.
Well, Louisville's kept control, and they've gotten the ball where they want it.
Joey Fink with the shot. And Jeff Wall once again clearing it away. Here's Fink. Oh, my word, he couldn't have put it higher.
Dave, I think that one reached the 250Cs.
Ooh, that high.
Well, if this was pinball, he'd get a free ball, wouldn't he? A bonus game of something. I mean, that's tough to do.
Well, they call this one human pinball, indoor soccer. The 17 seconds remaining in the penalty for the 6th foul for Kalamazoo. Here's Flynn. Flynn just takes it down on missed kick, goes to Mike Fall. And Jeff Wall blocks it again. Whicker goes through. Here's Toja. Puts that one up. Here's Jeff Wall again. Toja trying to get this one clear. The Roos have killed the penalty.
As Paul Rose streaks on the field.
Here's Whicker. Out to Rowe. Rowe's got Jeff Wall on the run. Rowe holding it. Rowe through to Pierce. On Pierce's shot saved by A.J. Lakawecki. I must admit, I do like saying that name. Here's a shot. Petroni equal to it, makes the save. 4-0, the Roos still in control of this game. First look at Joe Pavlik, number 17 for Kalamazoo tonight.
Unofficially about 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Rowe gets past the defender's challenge from Louisville, and Joe Pavlik trying to get in on this one, and he does so. Pavlik, and A.J. Lakawecki comes up with a save, and Tozier making the mistake there, almost put his team down by another one.
Lakawecki, super save on Joey Pavlik. Pavlik, not once but twice, had golden opportunities to score in that one drive.
We're going to get a free kick called against the Kalamazoo Kangaroos.
Well, Kalamazoo's got a fresh six, might as well start working on it.
Tom Alioto with a long free kick, blocked by Joe Schmidt, comes out to Pavlik. Pavlik. Well, he loses out to Alioto. Schmidt gets the ball. Comes back again to Joe Schmidt. And he tries to clear it away. Nice play by Louisville. Oh, I don't believe it. Bob Ramsey put that one over the top and an open net chance. Ridgway, he's cleared that one very high. Knocked back. It's head tennis out there, and we're going to get another free kick. And this time again, it's for the Louisville Thunder.
Get a little heated down there, Dave. Paul Rowe down there exchanging glances with one of the Thunder players in the corner.
Louisville starting to get back in this game a little more. Dave Pierce blocked that one for a corner. And a kick in.
I sense the momentum might be swinging a little bit towards the Thunder right now. They are attacking. Ball's been in Kalamazoo's end quite a while now.
Certainly a different game than we saw on March 12th when Louisville won 7-6 in overtime.
7-6. Where we heard that score? Oh, the last two games between these two clubs.
There's Tozier. Oh, what a great shot from Tozier. Goes wide. Back to Alioto. Used to play for the Milwaukee Wave. Gibbons. Shot from Ramsey, blocked by Gibbons.
Greatest Dave, he played for the Wave until he waved bye-bye to Milwaukee.
Mike, that's the ultimate in corners.
Well, what can I say?
The two coaches battling with each other. Keith Tozier fouling Mike Garrett. Nice shake of the hands by both of them there. Two minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's Kalamazoo 4, Louisville 0. Garrett sends it out to Cato. Cato had to get it clear. He didn't have any support. A very unusual pass back when I thought Kalamazoo were going to go forward, and they put Paul Cato in a lot of trouble back there.
I think Paul was looking for some direction out there. He looked like he needed a compass.
Here's Alioto. It's going to come free, and here's Powers. And away goes Gibbons. Mike Garrett on the charge. Gibbons battling for it. Gibbons still with the ball, and the shot goes wide. Going to come back to Powers. Powers back to Cato. Cato inside. And Louisville clear that one away.
Dave, Mike Garrett, coach of the Kalamazoo Kangaroos, has obviously found a flaw in the Louisville defense. They've had guys streak down the right wing all night long.
Power play though at the moment. Difference between these two teams. Here's Powers. Out to Mike Gibbons. Gibbons to Garrett. Garrett inside to Powers. Powers plays. Effort blocked by Chris Hellenkamp. Hellenkamp can't go back to his goalie. Good play by Cato to get in on that one. 1:13 remaining in this third quarter. Here's Powers. Can't go back. Takes it out. Gibbons almost put that one in. And then again, he stopped it that time and clears it. Garrett gets it out to Gibbons.
We're under a minute.
Here's Kevin Flynn. to Rowe. Rowe gets it back to Flynn. Kevin Flynn! Oh, he almost had a chance. Suddenly, the hole opened in the defense, and Kevin Flynn's shot saved by A.J. Lakawecki.
The Louisville defense showing a lot of confidence in their goalkeeper right now.
30 seconds remaining. Here's Flynn. Flynn! Ten seconds remaining. Here's Ridgway. Ridgway trying to go through on Ramsey. And that will end the third period of action here. And at the end of the third period, here from Wing Stadium, it's Kalamazoo 4, Louisville nothing. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter in just a few seconds. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter of Indoor Soccer Association action from Wing Stadium. Shots on goal for the third quarter. Kalamazoo 6 for a three-period total of 16. Louisville 5 for a three-period total of 13. It's the Roos up by 4-0. Portage, Channel 6, Kalamazoo's Channel 7 and 5. And down in Louisville, Store Cablevision, Channel 13. Welcome to Indoor Soccer action.
Dave, I know it's going to jinx him, but Victor Petroni is working on the shutouts. The all-star goalkeeper for Kalamazoo, that's one of the only things that's eluded him this year. He's yet to have his first shutout in the year, though backup goalkeeper Scott Brenner has one, and I know Rick Schweitzer for Louisville has one.
Rick Schweitzer for Louisville came against the Kalamazoo Kangaroos.
I knew you'd have to mention that, David. That's a night that the Kalamazoo fans are trying to forget. 5-0, I believe. And Kalamazoo had a big...
Well, there's a mistake by the referees. The referees called the free kick for Kalamazoo. The other referee then called a free kick for Louisville. And now they decided to give it to Louisville.
Well, they voted, Dave, and it was 1-1. So they decided to go to Louisville.
I think there were more yellow shirts around them at the time they made the decision.
And the yellow shirts are bigger than the striped shirts, or the black shirts, as the case may be. And
Savage is going to line up a shot. Blocked by Gibbons and Powers between them. Here's Tozier. And Gibbons, nice ball out to Teddy Powers from Mike Garrett. Garrett goes back to Cato. Cato tried to play it inside and just managed to get it back. Long ball played forward. And away comes Teddy Powers. Powers trying to get through. Goes past them all except Keith Tozier. Here's Powers. Powers! He's still got it. And his shot and a good save from A.J. Lakawecki. Free kick called against Mike Garrett.
Got called for holding Zoran Savic along the boards there. I don't think Mike liked that call too much.
Here's Joe Maroney, first time we've seen him tonight, number 13. Savage, a shot, knocked away by Cato. Free kick, Cato pushed down to the ground. Kalamazoo win this game. There'll be 2 games above Chicago, and Chicago only have 5 games remaining.
That one was off the construction, Dave. I think they're going to have to take a free kick for Louisville. Oh, they're giving it to Kalamazoo. My mistake.
Here's Ridgway to Jeff Wall, back to Kevin Flynn. Flynn tried to pass it out to Pierce. And here's Jeff Wall. His shot goes wide, and the defense of Louisville a little suspect on that one. Dave Pierce will tie things up from this end.
Dave,
Flynn goes down, here's Wall. Wall inside to Ridgway. Ridgway on a hat-trick, just couldn't get ready for that one. Here's Jeff Wall. Nice play, then Wall still with the ball. This is good play by Jeff Wall. And a shot! Oh my word, what an incredible goal that would have been. Held on to the ball and his shot just wide of the post. Ridgway.
That's third foul on Kalamazoo. I know Kalamazoo doesn't want to go man down with Louisville right now.
Del Payne, his shot blocked by Flynn. And Flynn forces Payne all the way back. Here's Ridgway. And Ridgway takes it back to Victor Petroni. Long throw by Petroni. Here's Powers. Back out to Schmid. Schmid forced back to Petroni. Petroni down. Saeed Bakhtiari intercepts that one. Away comes Louisville. Good block by, a good stop by Joe Schmid. Oh, what a superb ball by Schmid. It's Mike Garrett. Garrett brought down. And that's a 2-minute penalty for Louisville.
Dave, you got to give the credit to Joe Schmidt on that one. The Kalamazoo defender not only cleared the ball, but set Mike Garrett up beautifully along the right boards.
Well, there wasn't too much about that, doubt about that one. Louisville defender was beaten, and Mike Garrett just about to get off his shot, and the Louisville defender elected to bring him down.
In defense of the Louisville player, though, I think that might have saved a goal. Mike Garrett, a deft ball handler that he is not going to let an open net get by.
So now it's Kalamazoo with another power play. They've scored on the last 3. And Del Payne going into the box.
Some discussion going on down there right now about the positioning of the ball. I think Louisville thinks the ball should be out a little bit further. Mike Garrett's got the ball right now, just outside the square. Watch Teddy Powers in front of the goalkeeper.
And here's Kato. And Powers! Mike Bryson! That was great. Teddy Powers makes it 5-0. And that one only took 9 seconds.
Dave, I hate to say I told you so, but Teddy Powers, that's his game. The bounce off the boards, a header pass, a helpless A.J. Lakawecki, and it's 5-0 Kalamazoo.
4 out of 5 on the power play. And Mike Garrett has certainly got this power play working for the Kalamazoo Kangaroos. And this is amazing. It's taken them to score these 4 goals less than 20 seconds in each of the power play opportunities they've had. Kalamazoo 5, Louisville 0. And Paul Cardo gets his second assist of the game. It's Jeff Wall, and almost through.
Cato's assist there gives him a goal and 2 assists tonight. That's super from the defenseman. I know Mike Garrett's got to be pleased with that.
Mike Garrett's got to be pleased with the performance of his team. Keith Tozier's going to have a few questions unless they can pick something up here. Kevin Flynn gets it away out to Tozier. Here's Schmid. Good play by Joe Schmid. Paul Rowe's going to get a 2-minute penalty for pushing down Keith Tozier.
Paul Rowe looked a little bit like a defensive lineman looking for somebody to hit on that play.
In all fairness to Paul Rowe, I don't think he quite meant to do that. He was caught in his tracks, and as he turned to run, he met Keith Tozier full force. It was a 2-minute penalty, but I don't think it was deliberate.
Then again, Dave, in defense of Keith Tozier, it's hard to get out of the way of Paul Rowe.
You're quite right. Timeout for the Louisville Thunder. And the Roos have got another chance to kill a power play.
Dave, would you call this a must power play opportunity for Louisville?
Certainly, Mike. You know, 5 goals down. No team has ever come back from being 5 goals down in this league. But if Louisville want to prove me wrong on this, they've really got to get the game together. They certainly haven't been playing as well as we've seen them play in earlier games. But they're not out of it, but the Kalamazoo Kangaroo defense is going to be tough to score on them tonight.
Right, Dave. Like we said earlier in the broadcast, Kalamazoo's 4 goals during their last stretch here, in which they've won 4 out of 5 games, only gave up 6 goals in the 4 games. The defense is on a roll, and the defense is what's carrying Kalamazoo right now.
I'd like to mention that on March 28th in both Kalamazoo and Louisville, the games is Fan Appreciation Night down in Louisville and here in Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo will also be awarding trophies to the players selected by the fans as the best in their positions. We'd like to thank Craig Barnes down in Louisville for his help during this broadcast and for Stora Cablevision for broadcasting this game. And of course to all the regulars at Kalamazoo and Portage Access for all their help with this game. Directed by Tom Saladagi and produced by Larry Miklish. Kalamazoo Kangaroo Louisville Thunder Indoor Soccer. Keith Tozier has elected to play the 6th attacker.
Well,
and
I
this is
hope
very,
that's what he's
very
playing,
early.
Dave. The shirt went off, and if he's just going to play 6th attacker, that's fine. But
that is a very, very brave move by Keith Tozier with...
What, taking off the shirt down there? And
No, I mean playing 6th attacker here, Mike.
A lot of time to go.
It's 6-on-4. Attacking. Petroni makes the save on that one. Petroni gets it off to Gibbons. Gibbons, nice play by Gibbons. Oh, what a save by Keith Tozier. That was a great save by Tozier. Perhaps he should be in the nets.
Dave, Keith Tozier answered all our questions about this being a must power play. He's making the ultimate gamble right now, pulling the goalkeeper and going full force on Kalamazoo goalkeeper Victor Petroni.
Well, that was a super save by Tozier. Look for the outlet pass to Gibbons. Petroni will get the ball and he'll try and get it out to Gibbons straight away. 5-0, Kalamazoo leading it. Savage, Gabara, Savage. And now a chance, here's Jeff Wall. Jeff Wall's shot just goes wide. Kalamazoo, 2 chances now on this power play.
"30 seconds to go in the penalty, Dave."
Here's Savage, back to Tozier. The shot comes out to Savage. Savage all the way over, headed out by Kevin Flynn. And Tozier gets it back, he's got Savage to his right. Zorn Savage trying to line up a shot. Inside, and Mike Gibbons trying to get on the end of that one. It's a shot, oh, hits the post and goes wide. And Petroni, oh my word, that was superb. There goes Gibbons. Gibbons with a shot, it's going to go over the top. Victor Petroni showing why he is the #1 goalkeeper in this league.
And the Kalamazoo crowd responds. Dave, Kalamazoo killed the penalty, and Tozier immediately went back to A.J. Lakawecki in goal.
6-on-4, and Kalamazoo have the better chances. It's 5-0 to Kalamazoo. Here's Joey Fink, and Joe Schmidt intercepts it. I must say, in all fairness, we haven't seen too much of Joe Fink tonight, Mike.
Well, he's been quiet since the early going. Again, it might be the fact that he hasn't worked out as much with the Louisville players, and I think Keith wants to keep the Lions together that have worked together all season.
It's difficult sometimes coming in, and you're on his second game. Good play by Ridgway. Oh, Ridgway showing nice deft footwork. Ridgway, great play. And Kalamazoo is Paul Rowe. Rowe's shot blocked. And the crowd really getting into this one down here in Kalamazoo. Zoran Savic, nice play by him. And Paul Rowe stops that one, gets it back to Petroni. Alioto. He's blocked by Pierce. Savic with a chance. Good play by Savic. Oh, I'd say what a nice goal by Zoran Savic. Petroni very upset with Joe Pavlik on that one, but what a nice goal by Zoran Savic.
Dave, I think we called it earlier. Savic had a couple of opportunities in the very early going against Petroni. Those guys know each other well. Savic felt he had a chance beating him in the upper right-hand corner, and that's exactly where he put it. And if I'm not mistaken, Dave, that goal gives Savic the league lead in points over Kia.
And Rosangaro.
I'm sorry, you're right, Dave.
5-1, well, the last two home games here at Wing Stadium. We've had a 4-2 and two 5-1s in favor of Kalamazoo.
And again, Kalamazoo has been on the big end of those scores, which is, it's been a long time, Dave.
Here goes Gibbons. Gibbons. Oh, look at this. Oh, and Keith Tozier back in goal, making the save. Tozier's got 2 saves tonight. There's another shot. Blocked by Kato. So Louisville electing with the 6th attacker. It's 5-1. Hellenkamp. Whicker blocks or makes the save on that one. Right in front of Savic. All credit to Louisville. They certainly haven't given up. They're coming back again. And a good save from Petroni.
Yes, Savic
it's
and
Kato
Petroni.
trying to get through.
Here's Kato.
And Powers gets through on this one. And Savic. Zoran Savic back to Tozier. Tozier with the shot blocked and tipped away on the post.
7 minutes remaining to be played in the ballgame.
Hellenkamp. Whicker intercepts that one. It's like a power play now for the next 7 minutes in favor of Louisville as they've pulled the 6th attacker. 5-1. Kalamazoo leading. 6:50 remaining in the game. The ball tipped aside up. Petroni kicks that one away. And Kato into the construction. Here's Mike Fall. His shot blocked by Teddy Paz. The ball at the red line with Keith Tozier. He's going to take it forward. 6th attacker for Kalamazoo for Louisville. Alioto's shot saved. And Whicker cleared. It's getting close down there. Petroni making the save.
Petroni taking the defense in his own hands. Louisville was putting on the pressure. He wasn't happy with his defense.
Here's Paul Rowe. Rowe's shot goes just over the top and wide. 6 minutes remaining in this contest. 5-1, Kalamazoo leading. Keith Tozier trying to control the play again. Nice pass off to Savic. Savic is going to get it back from Dale Payne. No, he's not. Pierce tripped up. We're going to get a free kick for Kalamazoo. It's Paul Rowe and Dave Pierce on a one-on-one. Yes! 6-1. Well, you've got to feel a little sorry for Keith Tozier and the Louisville Thunder team here tonight in Kalamazoo. Tozier has made 2 excellent saves, but on the 3rd time, Dave Pierce took his time and put the ball in the back of the net for his 11th goal of the season, and it's 6-1, Mike.
Dave, might want to talk about the luck of the Irish. The Roos going with the green uniform tops tonight. The white with the green trim instead of the white with the blue. Last year, same situation. They dominated Chicago to 11-7.
Alioto coming forward. Louisville battling, trying to get back again. Savage's shot. And Petroni gets it clear. Free kick to Kalamazoo.
Just got word from the bench. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left in regulation. It's 6-1 Kalamazoo.
Paul Rowe gets an assist on the Dave Pierce goal. Scored at 9:41 of the final period. Here's Joey Fink. Petroni comes up with yet another big save. Alioto out to Dale Payne, his shot, and Petroni again. Here's Pierce. Oh, good play by Savage. Savage trying to get it off to Alioto and cleared. Joe Schmid. Here's Pierce. Pierce on the boards. Joe Fink with the ball. And Keith Tozier coming forward once again. Alioto shot, and Petroni once again. He's going to try and get it out to Ridgway. Instead, to Rowe. Rowe, long ball played forward. Wasn't quite too sure what he was meant by that one. Here's Savage. Oh, taken away by Mike Gibbons very well. Ridgway calling for the ball. 3:45 remaining in the contest. 6-1 Kalamazoo leading. Fink out to Alioto. Here's Gibbons. Gibbons out to Powers, and away come the Roos. Powers! Oh, I say, what a goal! Oh, I say! Teddy Powers gets the hat trick, and all sorts of hats been thrown into the stands, and it's 7-1.
Dave, Teddy Powers, AISA Offensive Player of the Week coming in. I think he's doing a good job of holding his own out here tonight. Think he wants it again next week?
I think he's living up to that title. 7-1, AJ Lakawecki back in goal. And the hats on the field, 5 or 6 thrown in. Teddy Powers took that one so calmly. And it's 7-1, and who would have believed it after 7-6? Mike Gibbons getting the assist. Here's Paul Cardo. Cardo, what an excellent job by Paul Cardo. Powers to Garrett. Garrett loses out on that one, and we've got a 2-on-1 break in favour of Louisville. It's Hellenkamp, and he overruns the ball. Here's Powers with Bakhtiari. Powers with an amazing shot. I didn't think he was going to shoot. Garrett goes pushed into the boards. No penalty called, and here's Tony Whicker. Whicker into Gibbons. Gibbons! And he tried to get the shot on a break now for Louisville. Good pass out. Here's Jim Gabara for Louisville. Good play by Cato. Garrett. Garrett gets it out to Ted Powers. And Caleb Surrey pushes down Teddy Powers. Well, if Louisville finish in second place in this league and Kalamazoo finish in third, these two teams could be meeting in the first round of the playoffs.
Dave, that's one series I'd pay to see.
Here's Whicker. Whicker doing well. Pierce calling for it. Tried to get it out to Ridgway. Louisville on the break again, though. Hellenkamp, 90 seconds remaining. Whicker clears that one. Here's Jeff Wall. And Cato. Paul Connor still with the ball on the wall. Mike Fall all alone inside. Here's Aliotto. And cleared away by Petroni, who has been exemplary in goal tonight. Here's Jeff Wall. Oh, my word. Chris Hellenkamp fouls Jeff Wall, the crowd calling for two.
Dave, these fans want blood. Kalamazoo's up 7-1. They're still calling for 2-minute penalties. But then again, the power play production on Kalamazoo would want anybody to see another goal.
4 out of 5 tonight. Exactly 1 minute remaining in this contest. 7-1. Here's Jeff Wall. Oh, beautiful play by Wall. Ridgway calling for it. Alakaweki with a Petroni-like save at the end. Ridgway wanting his hat-trick. Hellenkamp puts it over the top. Petroni again with a save, and Ridgway a chance. Pierce calling for it. Jeff Wall. Petroni gets it all the way down the line. Here's Ridgway. And Ridgway gets pushed, and a 2-minute penalty. Not too sure who the 2-minute penalty's on, but I think they've given it to Neil Ridgway.
Who's the follow-up?
Well, Ridgway can't quite believe that one, Mike.
Hey, that's a good one, pal. That's a fucking good one.
Oh, I haven't seen anybody walk into the penalty box. Neil is that's Neil Ridgway.
With just 15 seconds to go, and one player I'd like to point out tonight who has played an exceptional game, in my opinion, for Kalamazoo. That's number 11, Jeff Wall.
Again, Jeff Wall, this is his first real test for Kalamazoo. He's played a lot tonight, and he seems to be getting more confidence every shift.
The Roos coming up with their biggest win of the season.
15 seconds to go.
So Louisville have got a power play opportunity with 10 seconds to go. And the countdown begins here at Wings Stadium. And the Kalamazoo Kangaroos are going to come up with their 5th win in 6 games, and that's it. 7-1, the Kalamazoo Kangaroos. And an awesome display of soccer. Mike Garrett is going to be very proud. Keith Tozier a little upset with his performance of his team. But Mike, after a very close first quarter, it was one-way traffic.
Dave, awesome was the word you used. I don't even know if that was strong enough tonight. The Roos, I thought, played their strongest game ever. That's a heavy statement, I know, but a 7-1 against a strong Louisville Thunder team.
Certainly one of the best performances by the Kalamazoo Kangaroos in their history. And as the players congratulate each other, Ted Powers with a hat-trick. Victor Petroni once again denied the shutout by 1 goal. But Jeff Wall and Victor Petroni, Neil Ridgway, Ted Powers, just a sterling performance by the Kalamazoo Kangaroos tonight.
Dave, I don't think Keith Tozier is going to let his players forget this game tonight. The teams looks like they're going to meet in the playoffs coming up here the first week of April. I think this game is going to be repeated again, and I don't think the result's going to be 7-1.
Certainly after this performance tonight, it looks as though they will meet. Kalamazoo consolidating their 3rd place position. Louisville falling 1.5 games behind the Canton Invaders. But still, Louisville have put in good performances. This was unusual that they don't normally play as bad as this when they come up to Kalamazoo, but Kalamazoo did play so well.
Well, Dave, let's not call it a bad performance by Louisville. Granted, they got beat 7-1. Keith Tozier did a little gambling. He pulled A.J. Lakawecki with about 13 minutes to go in the game. Kalamazoo scored 2 open net goals. They made it 7-1. It really wasn't that bad of a ball game for Louisville. He gambled. He was working on a few things tonight. I felt that, they haven't been down like this in the 4th quarter before. He had to try something different. He tried it. It didn't work tonight. But who says it's going to, be this way again next time?
Well, we'd like to thank all the people who have helped us. We'd like to thank Craig Barnes and the people down at Store Cablevision, Channel 13 in Louisville. We'd like to thank the people at Portage and Kalamazoo Access here. The final score, Kalamazoo winning 7-1. Tom Saladagi, your technical director and cameraman, along with Law Saladagi, your producer Larry McClish. Final score, Kalamazoo 7, moving to 14-21 on the season, and Louisville 1. For Mike Price, and this has been Dave Pye saying good night to all the fans down in Louisville and here in Kalamazoo.